Hey P5 Creative Writing, it's me, Miss Jones. I am not here because I'm getting married. So I'm getting married on Saturday, September 26th, and for that reason, I am out. I'm going to be out Thursday and Friday. My office hours on Monday will also be canceled. So I created this video so that I could explain to you guys what your assignments are for this week, Thursday and Friday, and explain the directions so that you know what's going on and you know what to do. So if we come into modules, Week 3, Lesson 1, these activities are intended to be done on Thursday, and Lesson 2, these activities are intended to be done on Friday. So let's get started with Lesson 1. These are your activities for Thursday. So we are starting our Scary Story unit. This is the first day of officially starting that unit. So the first thing that we need to do is come up with our general plot, our general characters, our general setting, our general conflict, all of these things. What is our story going to be about? Now, some of you are writers and some of you probably already have ideas in your head about what you want to write your scary story on. Some of you might struggle to think of ideas and some of you just might need a little bit of inspiration. So for your activity for lesson 1 on Thursday, if you click into this character wheel and click the link, here I have some generic characters. If you click the wheel, it's going to spin. And monster. Okay, so I can use a character, some sort of monster, and I get to decide what that monster looks like. And now if I come back into Canvas and I click next, so a monster is my character. Here we have a conflict wheel. Let me spin this. So my character is a monster. My conflict is trapped. My monster is trapped. And now if I click next into our next section of the module, I have a setting wheel. So my monster is trapped in the woods. Okay, so if I need inspiration for writing, I can use this formula using these spinner wheels. A monster is trapped in the woods, and I can use that to write my scary story. Feel free, if you want to spin the wheel more than one time until you find something that inspires you. Maybe you feel more inspired by a monster that's trapped in a cave instead of a monster that's trapped in the woods. That's totally fine. If you have your own ideas that are not included on that wheel, that is totally fine as well. But if you need some inspiration, here you go. So for my example, I'm going to use a monster was trapped in the woods. So that is the first 3 pieces of your Thursday lesson 1 module. The last piece, if you click into the pre-write, the directions say, click on the blue Submit Assignment button to open a text box. Begin your response by combining your character, conflict, and setting into a topic sentence. So for example, a monster is trapped in a deserted museum or in the woods. Let's pretend like it said in the woods. Then set a timer for 5 minutes and begin telling your story. Keep it short and simple. What are the first few ideas that come to your mind? This is just a pre-write. Decide later that you don't like these ideas, scrap them and start fresh. This is your story. So what I'd like you guys to do is to click on that Submit Assignment button to open the text box. Set yourself a timer for 5 minutes. And all I am asking from this is the first ideas that pop into your head. You can do this in bullet point form if you like, if you just want to start bullet pointing some details. What does your monster look like? What do they sound like? Can they talk? Do they make some type of other noise? Talking about your setting. So if you're trapped in the woods, okay, well, what type of woods? Is this like a dense forest? Maybe this is woods that have once been burned down, and so the trees are all charred and crumbly. Tell me about your setting. Maybe you want to do that in bullet points. Maybe you want to go ahead and start writing out paragraph descriptions as if you're actually doing your draft. That's fine too. Whatever works. So 5-minute timer, just the first ideas that come to your mind when you have your character, your conflict, and your setting. In my case, a monster was trapped in the woods. Hope that helps. Bye.